Hello, my friend. In this video, I will show you 9 Stoic tips on how you can overcome fear and anxiety. Fear and anxiety are natural human emotions, but when they become overwhelming, they can hinder personal growth and happiness. Stoicism offers powerful tools to help manage and reduce these feelings, allowing you to live a more peaceful and fulfilling life. So let's get started with the tips. The first tip is to understand the nature of fear. Fear often stems from the anticipation of future events that may or may not happen. According to Stoic philosophy, focusing on the present moment and accepting the uncertainty of the future can diminish fear. Reflect on how many times you have worried about things that never actually happened. By understanding that fear is often a product of our imagination, you can start to rationalize and reduce it. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us that it is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. By dissecting our fears, we see they are often baseless, and this understanding can significantly reduce their impact. Remember that fear is just a projection of our mind. When you shift your focus to the present moment, the power of fear diminishes, making you realize that the present is manageable and often far less intimidating than imagined. Now let's get to the second tip, which is practicing negative visualization. Negative visualization is a Stoic technique where you imagine the worst-case scenarios that could happen in your life. This might seem counterintuitive, but by facing these fears in your mind, you prepare yourself emotionally and mentally for any outcome. This practice helps you appreciate what you have and reduces the impact of fear as you become more resilient to potential setbacks. By regularly contemplating potential losses or adverse events, you can foster a deep appreciation for the present and diminish the fear of the unknown. Seneca advises, "He robs present ills of their power who has perceived their coming beforehand." This proactive mental exercise strengthens your capacity to endure challenges with equanimity. It trains your mind to become accustomed to discomfort, ensuring that if the worst does happen, you are prepared and less likely to be caught off guard. Now let's dive into the third tip, which is to focus on what you can control. A key Stoic principle is distinguishing between what you can control and what you cannot. Many fears are related to things beyond our control, such as other people's actions or natural events. By focusing only on what you can influence, your actions, responses, and attitudes, you can reduce anxiety and feel more empowered. Make a list of your current fears and identify which aspects you can control. Concentrate your efforts on those areas and let go of the rest. Epictetus teaches, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. This mindset shift not only alleviates fear, but also fosters a proactive approach to life's challenges. Letting go of what you can't control and focusing your energy on your own actions and responses can drastically reduce anxiety and foster a sense of empowerment and peace. Let's continue with the fourth tip, which is to use rational analysis. When fear arises, analyze it rationally. Ask yourself, what is the evidence that supports this fear? How likely is the feared event to occur? What can I do to mitigate it? Rational analysis helps break down irrational fears and puts them into perspective. For example, if you fear public speaking, remind yourself of successful presentations you've given in the past and prepare thoroughly to boost your confidence. This logical approach helps you dismantle the irrational aspects of fear and replace them with constructive, realistic thoughts. As Epictetus advised, man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. By systematically questioning your fears, you can reduce their hold on you. Writing down your fears and then logically dissecting them can also help clarify their irrationality and lessen their emotional impact. Moving forward, the fifth tip is to seek role models. Look up to Stoic philosophers and other historical figures who have exemplified courage and resilience in the face of fear. Study their lives, their writings, and their methods for dealing with fear. By understanding how they overcame their own anxieties, you can gain inspiration and practical strategies for your own life. Role models like Marcus Aurelius, who faced immense pressure as a Roman emperor, can provide valuable lessons in maintaining calm and rationality under stress. Similarly, modern figures who demonstrate Stoic resilience in their professional or personal lives can offer insights into applying these principles in contemporary contexts. By seeing how others have managed their fears, you can feel more confident in your ability to do the same. Remember that these individuals faced their fears and still achieved greatness, serving as powerful examples of what is possible with the right mindset. Now let's explore the sixth tip, which is to reflect on impermanence. Stoicism teaches that everything is temporary, including our fears and anxieties. Reflecting on the impermanence of all things can help you let go of fear. Remind yourself that no matter how intense your current fear or anxiety feels, it will pass. This perspective can provide comfort and reduce the power fear has over you. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the transient nature of life and its events, reminding us to accept change as a fundamental aspect of existence. By embracing this concept, you can develop a mindset that is more adaptable and less prone to fear. This understanding fosters a sense of calm and acceptance, knowing that all things, including fear, are fleeting. Embracing impermanence can also help you appreciate the present moment more deeply, as you understand that every experience, whether good or bad, is temporary and part of life's constant flux. Moving on, the seventh tip is practicing daily gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to fear and anxiety. Each day, take a few moments to reflect on what you are grateful for. This practice shifts your focus from what you lack or fear to what you already have and appreciate. Keeping a gratitude journal can help reinforce this habit. By regularly acknowledging the positive aspects of your life, you can cultivate a more positive and resilient mindset. As Seneca stated, "Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart." Practicing gratitude helps you maintain perspective, focusing on abundance rather than scarcity, which in turn diminishes the power of fear and anxiety. When you focus on what you are thankful for, you create a buffer against fear, as your mind becomes attuned to positivity and abundance rather than scarcity and loss. Now let's proceed to the eighth tip, which is developing self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when dealing with fear and anxiety. Recognize that it is okay to feel these emotions and that struggling with them does not make you weak. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend facing similar challenges. This approach can reduce self-criticism and help you navigate your fears with greater patience and empathy. Epictetus encourages us to remember that you are an actor in a drama, of such sort as the author pleases to make it. By accepting your role and treating yourself with compassion, you can better manage your emotional responses and build resilience. Acknowledge your efforts, celebrate small victories, and remind yourself that everyone faces fear and anxiety at some point. This understanding fosters a more forgiving and supportive relationship with yourself. Last but not least, the ninth tip is engaging in Stoic journaling. Stoic journaling involves writing down your thoughts, fears, and reflections daily. This practice helps you process your emotions and gain clarity on your anxieties. By regularly documenting your experiences and responses, you can track your progress and identify patterns in your thinking. Over time, journaling can become a powerful tool for self-discovery and emotional regulation. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations is essentially a collection of his journal entries, where he reflected on his thoughts and actions. Emulating this practice can help you cultivate greater self-awareness and control over your emotions, leading to reduced fear and anxiety. Through consistent journaling, you can gain insights into your triggers and develop effective strategies for managing fear, ultimately building a stronger, more resilient mindset. Now let's make a quick conclusion. Overcoming fear and anxiety is a gradual process that requires patience and practice. Remember, fear is a natural part of life, but with the right tools you can learn to manage it effectively. Embrace these techniques and take the first step towards a more peaceful and fearless life. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Have a beautiful day.